Well, September is Childhood Obesity Month, and a lot of us, I mean, we know at the end of the day what's healthy, what's not healthy, but one thing that I don't know a lot about sometimes is the sugar.
Yes.
Okay, this is Brady Godfrey with Livewell Greenville, and y'all do amazing stuff. I mean, just looking at this, like, okay, a Mountain Dew.
Well, when you translate it into a cup of sugar, is that how much sugar's in that?
Yes, okay, there's
Are
77
you serious?
grams of sugar in there, and so I think it's like 16 to 19 teaspoons.
And that's just in one drink? Some
That's
people
One drink.
drink.
Right.
No wonder I like it.
Okay, Brady, first before we start talking about
Yes.
this, why is sugar so bad? Like, why is having too much sugar not a good thing?
Well, too much sugar, same thing with everything. Too much of anything can be a bad thing. So what, at Livewell Greenville, we practice moderation.
Of course.
So, I mean, you know how I raise the boys. Everything's good in moderation. But too much of sugar raises your insulin level, raises your cortisol levels, causes type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol levels, and we're seeing that in a younger population. Everybody knows about the obesity epidemic, not just nationally, but locally too. Here in Greenville County, we're at 35% of our young children ages 2 to 19 are either overweight or obese. So it's something we need to recognize, and September is National Childhood Obesity Awareness Month.
I wonder how we rate with other states. Are we
Well,
top of the list of obesity?
you know, South Carolina in general isn't at the top. But, you know, we're among the 5 highest for a lot of these chronic illnesses.
This is probably stuff that you do every day. Okay, so M&Ms. This
Right.
is like
and that's a bag full of M&Ms. So, okay, so, you know, if you have them out, that's just 2 handfuls.
Yeah.
And that's the
Right.
amount of sugar in that.
Wow.
So I'm a big proponent for visuals.
Yes.
Even for my kids, and they're you know, saying, why can't we have this? Why can't we measure it out so you can see? And a lot of times, unless you're really good at reading labels, you're not going to go through the grocery store and say, oh, look, this Pepsi, it has 69 grams of sugar. What does that mean? Well, when you see this, you're like, wow, if I have that, and then 2 Oreos with 17 grams of sugar. Who eats 2 Oreos anyway?
No, you have at least 4. You
Right.
know, before
Well,
you
I
get
take the top off. Just the middle and one at the bottom.
Brady, what would be an appropriate amount of sugar?
So the recommendation for children is to not go over 4 to 6 teaspoons. Same thing with adults, not over 9
what is
teaspoons.
that? Like something like that, less than that? I mean,
Right,
like
right.
less than
So-
this much a day.
Right.
Are you talking about sugar and fruit?
Well,
It's
you know,
still
okay,
sugar,
it's still sugar, you're right, but with fruit, it's a natural sugar, and when you're eating fruit, you've got the fiber in it to compensate, so it's not the, it is not the high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff that really escalates the insulin level. With the fruit, you've got more fiber to sustain. Now with that, you don't want to have too much of anything. You don't want to just have fruit all day and not your vegetables. So here are some healthy snacks that you can
This
choose.
looks
Peanut
really
butter?
good, girl. Like, this
Yeah,
is something
I mean,
I would.
And you just start, all this stuff was in my refrigerator today, and I just put it all together. And then you can pull those out. I mean, you see my bag at soccer practice and stuff. And you need something that you can go and just throw in your bag, especially with the fast-paced life that we're living these days with kids.
Yes, you got that.
And that's not to
Bananas.
say we
Look
can't.
how cute she does it too.
Yeah, that's a little apple car, and these my boys love. They're just turkey wrapped around cheese sticks.
Cheese sticks. So you're
Simple.
getting a protein and
Yeah, and it's
food.
just super simple. And that's not to say we can never have these what we call woe foods.
Yeah.
I have a shelf in my pantry that has some of these woe foods, and the kids get to have them. I think it's big, like we were talking the other night. You don't want to say never, ever, ever have these foods, but we want to do them in moderation. And
Put them at the top of the cabinet so they have to come get you to get them?
Yes, but I catch them a lot of times with that chair up there
Yeah.
trying to get up there.
the raw food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, Brady, thank you so much, and Livewell too, because y'all go. I know y'all are constantly going into schools and trying to help educate us, and I'm really going to start paying better attention to all the sugar stuff.
Well, yeah,
And it's like my favorite.
Well, and you know, you see, like, if you go to the movies, you're eating like a big thing of that gummy bears, and that's a big thing, the portion sizes too.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's almond butter.
Almonds.
That's one of my favorite snacks by far.
Okay.
You'll have to come
Well,
back and keep helping us with this, Brady.
Exactly.
We appreciate it so
Love
much,
being here.
girl.
Thanks so
Yes.
much.
Congratulations on the new one.
Yes, coming up.